Hello, welcome to another episode of my Alpha Centauri Let's Play. I actually tried to record a previous episode here, but somehow OBS only recorded a black screen. I don't know why. I'd done a different video earlier in the day and it was working fine. It seems to be recording fine here. I should have noticed when I had OBS open that the screen was all black. I think it was not. It was recording my mouse, so it's not that it was recording nothing. You see a little mouse cursor move around on a completely black screen, so there was something weirder and harder to figure out going on. Oh geez, my faction dominance has shot way up, probably due to my pop booming. And now the game's tech leader, territory, population. Deidre's welfaring me because I gave her that gift of money before. Huh. It looks like my entire surplus is due to commerce. Without trade, I'd be running a deficit. Although I'd be hunting mine worms, so it'd still actually not be running negative. Yeah, you can see slope of things went straight up. I think this is part of why people think industrial automation is the tech that skyrockets them, and it can certainly help them. But it's actually it's unlocking pop booming, which comes just before usually with planetary networks and ethical calculus. Very often, if you beeline industrial automation, you might get it right before ethical calculus, but people misattribute as a more delayed effective automation when it's really the pop booming, which almost instantly raises your score. Unless you could be spamming supply crawlers, but it's actually inferior to colony pods. But I went right in here, so let me say, those new to my channel, welcome. Those training, welcome back. Check out my other series. I'm about to go do a Age of Wonders 3 multiplayer with Joe later. It was supposed to have happened already, but delays. I hear I did part of this turn anyhow. Figured out some of the micro stuff, like the scout patrol is going out to protect resettlement agency. Well, not so much to protect it as to act as police for the base. You can borrow the nutrient resource, get right up to size 3 quickly, at which point with golden ages they'll start pop booming. They'll still take 50 nutrients, but so a little more than 12 turns before that'll actually happen. Still, I need the unit there eventually anyway, so you can protect the base from getting wiped out size 1, where it actually is possibly worth investment. Size 2, I guess it's worth it because if a mine worm reduces base back to size 1 with delay booming, after that it's not really worth having the scout patrol there to police the citizenry, which are essentially a greater threat to the regime than the mine worms. Because yes, authoritarian regimes may say that they're concerned about outside threats, but really they're concerned about controlling the people. God, there's so much commentary here about what's going on in the United States today if you pay careful attention. Yes, I know that on a different note, the quality of my streams hasn't been amazing, but I was watching a thing with Adam Conover and Brennan Lee Mulligan, of all people. Brennan Lee Mulligan, by the way, is at least he did an op-ed that seemed he wrote a blog post that indicated or seemed to indicate he's a Marxist. The party was so good, I'm a communist now, is what it was titled, or something along those lines. So about going to a party with like basically billionaires and seeing the ridiculous opulence, and after that turn around, and it may have been a little bit of hyperbole, but they're both very left-wing people, and Mulligan probably is a Marxist. There's a lot of things he just doesn't openly say. So, like myself, I'm a democratic socialist. He probably doesn't go around and call himself a Marxist because people automatically assume Marxist means Marxist-Leninist. Very often, if he's any of the other types of socialists, as I am, I'm a democratic socialist. People get the wrong impression. But anyways, he's a cool guy. He's got some interesting takes. And he was talking about, though, how you can, I guess, basically see the love is Mulligan put his love and Conover put his care. Or was it the other way around? In material, in Refugee Relief Agency. Let's erase this now because I'm built the base. Comrade. Gah! Why is it? Really? There's a lower character limit for the base names than for the landmarks? Alright, UN Refugee Relief. That's fine. I'd rather call it agency, but since I marked normal infantry obsolete, yeah, it goes right on police infantry. And indeed, actually, I was saying it's 6 times 5, so it's 30 nutrients for a base to be able to pop boom, which will take at most 6 turns here. Yeah, I guess I should go right on the police infantry. It won't even be ready till after it's needed. Pop boom, I'll wait on it. Because if there's other infantry around, scout patrols around, I could just turn into this. So unless I want to rush this. Let's see. 1, 2. Then I'll be 7 in on the next one, which is 18. And so 3, 4, 5 to fill that back up 6. Yeah. Although I suppose actually after it grows, probably work a forest and be up to 3 minerals. So with 6 to go. Yeah, no, the police infantry will be done. In 4 turns. Base grow in 6. If anything, it's what early, but I guess this prevents needing to upgrade the scout patrol, so cool. Only thing is these scout patrols. Not sure Nah, I'm gonna go on the formers. I'll just upgrade one of them. I already have too many of these guys hanging around. Repurpose them as something far more useful, as police. Let's see. And that has reached there. It occurs to me. Not gonna be able to actually rush this colony pod further than to design agency. Wasn't able to keep up with the road construction with the colony pod actually being ready. Well, this was useful-ish. No, could have gone 1, 2, and tried to move here. useful for returning the former somewhere else. Or projecting control. Alright, give me a moment. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out where this former goes. But yeah, and I think the blog post was the part was so good at my comments. It wasn't billionaires; it was like multi-millionaires he went to part with. Billionaires have been even more ridiculous. But yeah. Enough about that, I suppose. The space is already booming. It's cheapest to boom at such small size. We're not having a... I want another colony pod there. Give me a second. I don't know. I do know I could use a police unit here. Police infantry. Oh. That'll enable the base to remain in a golden age at size 7. If I can just actually do is give me 4 workers and a doctor. I'd still need to boom up to size 8, I still need a doctor. Okay. Essentially diverting 2 energy into psych. Without the slider, that would affect other bases that don't need it. There we go. Shoot, psych applies first before the facilities are policed. Arrgh. So I need this. I don't have enough. No, can't be done with doctors. Shoot. Can't be done with doctors. Oh well. Oh, Discord message. It's probably time to do the Age of Wonders multiplier. Since that didn't... Right, there's design agency, but I think I actually want another base news. Nutrient resource? It's a two nut tile. There aren't a ton of those. I guess here, go 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. That would actually make Refugee Relief Agency. I don't know what else to call this, so coordinating committee. No, that's probably too... That's probably too long for a base name. Base names, base names, base names. Give me a moment. Here we go. Because in theory, the press are the counterbalance to police abuses of power and building police units everywhere. Although in reality, too often the press is a willing participant. And the suppression of movements that don't run counter to the interests of the owners, the police. So, yeah. What? Did I really need that police unit then? I suppose. I ran up the psych slider. And assigned a doctor. Could be useful. This isn't the only place where a little psych would do me good. However, 8. Not gonna be ready to put industrial automation to use quite so soon as that. Probably here is where I'll start in the planetary transit. Set taxes and social engineering. $13 years, that's probably fine. That's all one site point. Shoot. $40, $30, $30. It's a bit slow on the tech, but cool. 3, 4. Oh wait, it's 7. Well, yeah, 7. It needs 4 talents. So this will allow World Food Program to stay in a golden age, and I will probably only run this psych slider this way for a couple turns. I'll need the lab points later. World Health Organization could pop boom me right now. Well, actually, it's already pop booming because of the Children's Creche. So that doesn't matter. It's 4 energy I don't need to care about, really. I mean, that's not benefiting me. Oh yeah, here. Should stop zooming up there. Guess those aren't worked. Tiles. 3, 2, 2, or I'll take an energy credit or a nutrient. Energy credit and a mineral. Yeah, I'll take the energy credit and mineral. Nutrients less useful now that I'm booming. Police unit will arrive next turn. Wait, shoot, do I still need this? Yeah, actually I do. Otherwise I lose the golden age because of a drone. Because this, the better police unit won't arrive until into the turn. So I actually do need the Doctor Hydrology Council. So that's kind of a waste. Well, no, actually it's not a waste because I would have had a drone without the extra 2 seg points. All right. Maritime Command doesn't have nutrients to boom. And it has a drone. Well. The police unit could boom, though. No, the police unit still has the nutrients. What am I saying? Be a golden age, but it wouldn't boom. Monitoring agency. Only getting 1 point in psych. Mountain command. 3 points in psych. No, 1, and then the doctor provides. Okay. You know what? I'm not sure that was worth the net income 25. 30. The labs and the energy. It's like 15 energy for a extra 110. No, it's worth it. There we go. Especially because I can rearrange stuff to take advantage of this here and there. Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, I would have to... I'm not sure I would be able to boom this base at all without it. So, and it's only the equivalent of like 5 minerals lost. Alright, so this colony pod will boom, boom. And this road actually is useful, and I'll do UN press agency even before design agency. Which design agency can't quite work that. And locate the base poorly? Yeah, maybe. I think I want it right here on this fungus tile. And then I can work that borehole. Maybe I do a different base here later. Why not? So if I can't find a good spot on the coast, doesn't look like it. Oh well. So the design agency is more of a filler base. Looks like, but there's still some rolling moist tiles for it to work. this will eventually take that condenser, but I'll still need some reasonable levels of nutrients. 7 and 4, so it'll be 11 out of 18. That was 7 already. So 1, 2, 3, actually 4, 5 turns and I'll grow. That's wrong. Quicker than I thought. Right. I don't know whether to start condenser first or farm first. Kind of depends if 3. Let's see. 13 nutrients with 2 pops. Go up to size 6, by which point I'll definitely. Give me a sec. Okay, good thing. My first instinct was to do a farm first. It should be condenser first because by the time the farm is done, it'll be needed to boom this base up to size 7, but the condenser will allow it to go size 8. Otherwise, I'd be waiting for the condenser before it can reach size 8. I only need just enough nutrients because it'll be 7 and 4, 13 with the condenser, but not a farm yet. 16, so 3 tiles worked. A whole bunch of doctors and the forest, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and that'll be 7 and 2, size 2 towards size 3. 4 fills the queue with that. 5, it grows to size 3. 6, it grows to size 4. 7, it grows to size 5. 8 grows to size 6. Yeah, condenser will be available at that point. May have to run up the psych slider a little bit too, though. Shoot. Not, well, at that point. How can I reach size 8, though? Pop psych-wise. Okay, let's see. First, 7, 2 talents. Yeah, I'll figure it out. May end up rushing a rec common somewhere along the way, or drone management is going to be a problem, even with the police unit. Oh, you know what? I'll just queue that instead of formers. I'm being dumb. Given the timeline. There we go. Refugee relief will grow very, very fast. Perhaps representing an influx of refugees. But I gotta get going. I almost certainly got Joe waiting on me now, so I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. May you always find a guy and start a leading home. I'm sorry this wasn't the most exciting video, but I do.